trash, blue collar American dream. I'm living a redneck, white trash, blue collar American dream.
Hey there, I'm Sherry on the road again at 7th Bedroom Studios. I'm a country artist, Jeremiah James. I'm here with his band members, Brian Miller, Slade Heller, and John Delary. I know you guys are going on tour here in January of 2015. What do you think about that?
It's a great opportunity, really. It's actually been a nice ride so far, and I don't see it going bad anytime soon.
No, we're really excited. I think this is something that we've all been wanting to do for a long time, to hit the road, especially with the great chemistry that we all have and the great music that we're putting out in front of so many people. So we're really looking forward to hitting the road and hitting it hard for the new year.
Most definitely. And I'm really enjoying playing with these guys, and we're going to bring you a show. It's going to be in your face, high energy, country music like you've never seen before. We're really excited about it.
Jeremiah James is a great country artist. How do you guys feel about working with him and going on the tour next year?
Like I said, he's the real deal, and he keeps everything in perspective. Expects top-notch work, and wants to bring on the best players and the best musicians, and wants to work with them. So to work with him in turn is an honor. I mean, it's a great deal.
Fantastic. What about you, Slade?
There's a lot of respect across the board with all of us here, and it starts with Jer's writing and his stage presence and his musicianship. It sets a nice standard for us that we can all individually bring out and participate in that and create something unique and powerful together. So I like that respect and that power that we all have individually for one another and come together and be a driving force for our show every night.
What about you, Brian?
The songwriting capabilities that Jer has, and the way he puts a tune together, it tells a story, and anybody can relate to it. And there, in the beginning, when him and I first started working together, we had some times where I would watch him play and listen to the songs he was playing from the album, and I would say, "God, Jared, please tell me you wrote that." He goes, "Yeah, I wrote that." I'm like,
Yeah. I think
Fantastic.
we've all had that.
Fantastic.
I mean, it all comes down to great storytelling, and that's really what great writing is all about. And some of the stories that you'll hear from these songs on this album and on this tour, they really captivate and they mesmerize and they pull something out of you. So it's nice to be able to be an active part in that.
Most definitely. And energy, that's what I feel from
Right,
it.
right,
It's
absolutely.
a great drive. You play the songs, and it just brings that excitement out of you that you just want to give 100%. You want to portray that out to the people. You want to be able to help him tell that story. That's what really gets me off on that. I just love playing these songs.
Yeah.
They're very well written songs.
And we feel that from the audience every night. I mean, that's such an active presence in every show, is that big circle that gets created where you're pushing the audience is pushing back, and you get this great circle of energy. That's a great word for it, because the intensity of a show is so powerful, not just for us on stage, but it seems to really translate well to an audience, and it just feeds off one another.
It's fantastic that he chose to have people that are very close to his own home work on this project. Where are you all from, and how did you get involved with Jeremiah James?
Oh, well, I'm a local kid from Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania. I actually got involved in the project through Slade. Slade and I have played before in the past and shared musical ventures. And when the need arose for a bass player, specifically playing in the lower register, utilizing the low B on a 5-string bass, he had asked Slade, did he know anybody who can bring that talent to the band? And he recommended me. And I was asked to audition, and here I am today. So. It was a good deal. Slade, good recommendation. Thank you.
Absolutely. It's been a great fit so far. And I met Jared years ago at an open mic, and we talked a little bit. We heard each other play for a little while, and a few years passed where we hadn't talked to each other. I know we had shared a mutual respect for each other's songwriting and musicianship, and then some time had passed, and a mutual friend brought us into contact again, and he asked me to sit in one night, and it went really well, and we felt the connection right away. So we've been going with that ever since, and it's been fantastic. So keeps on rolling.
Like I said before, on my behalf, of the involvement here, it's he's from the local area here, and I'm not too far away. Didn't grow up too far away from here, but it's the music family is a big incestuous family, if I could use that term on film. But anyway, a lot of people know a lot of people, so we had the opportunity to share the stage a few times together, and I was presented to him via his management to actually start out with the initial radio tour push to get the songs out there, and then we basically developed a very close friendship, more of a brotherhood now, but and take this show on the road. So we got the band together. He got the band together, and it's been awesome.
He's the real deal. His songs come from the heart. His music is written from life experience, and it's very real. And that's what I really enjoy about it.
Makes a really great songwriter.
It does.
Yeah, and that's
Absolutely.
something we're all steeped really heavily in, is good songwriting. So we have a deep appreciation for it. So these songs that we're playing every night, they're coming from a deep space inside of us, not only from the writing perspective of Jeremiah, but also from us as musicians, to put it out in front of a crowd and really play with all the heart and soul we can.
I was excited about the opportunity when Jeremiah and his management came up and actually asked me to come on board with them. Jeremiah and I had shared stages in the past, and we decided that it was a good fit, and I was actually quite honored to have the opportunity, and here it is coming to fruition. It's going to be great.
That's fantastic. You all have shared your love of music for a long time. What is it that ultimately got you guys started in the music industry to begin with?
Oh, I started playing bass when I was 12 years old. My mother used to date a bass player, and when I first met him, he was very influential on me, and I just took it from there and went upwards with it. So here I am today.
And what are your heroes in the bass world, sir?
Oh, heroes. Probably one main guy sticks out. That would be John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin, because he's a blues man. Not just a great bass player, but a great musician. He plays keyboards. He does production and writing. Just overall great musician, but great bass influence as well.
Fantastic. What about you, Slade?
Heroes? Oh, I've got a million heroes. Something I grew up with my whole life. My family and friends, I was always exposed to different influences and different genres of music. So, I come from a long range of appreciation for classic rock, blues, jazz, reggae, country. So it's a really big melting pot for me. And it's nice to be able to bring that into a format where other guys that I'm playing with can appreciate that as well and put their own spin to it. And I think that's what really melds into a unique flavor for what we're doing every night.
Absolutely, absolutely. What about you, Brian?
Yeah, I agree with what Slade said, that we all have various backgrounds and just playing the scene and being on the road. And I think this band really came together. We really do have an amalgam here, and it just works. It does. My influences are early as a child, mainly because my father played in bands and I was all interested in it. Joe Walsh was one of my first ones, but then I went on to, you got the Metallica stuff in there, just guitar-driven music. And then I've heard some of Jer's album, and it's modern guitar-driven country. It's good. It's really good music.
Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for spending the time with me today and having an interview. I'm here live with the Jeremiah James Band, and we'll catch you on the flip side. See you on the road. Peace.
I put my rock in your roll, country music with soul. Takes on the road, call American dream. I'm living a